seeing a lot of shit lately with on Facebook from a lot of women, on internet and all over the place. And everybody wants this guy making six figures, right? So my question is, how do y'all feel about 50-50 relationships? Should the man pay all the bills?
All right, man. Times change, right? Because more women are, working and given more opportunities than they were before. It's no longer, daddy's provider. You sit at home with the kids. More women want to be out there. Um, man, everybody's different. We get paid, we throw it in one account. You know what I mean? Before that, if you don't play, you ain't supposed to play house anyway. So if you don't play house, you don't become that statistic or even be a part of this question, because it's like, so what are you playing house for? Go ahead and just go through the right channels and go ahead and do it. Um, if you have a strong relationship with that woman, it's like, I'm not going to make her do this. She's the mother of my children. I can see her as a mother of my children. I can see her as a wife. So we're going to work on where we want to end up at, and we'll work on being in it together. So everybody has a different mentality. I don't entertain that stuff, man. To each his own. A lot of people bitter out here in these streets about relationships, and it be the main people who never been in a serious relationship or can't keep one have the most stuff to say about it, and they've never been in a position to even have a conversation about how finances are going to go, how we're going to build, what's our goal in the next 5 or 6 years. Everybody just want to comment to get some likes and comments.
I'm kind of along with Law, man. I feel that it ain't got to be anyway, as long as it works. You know what I mean? So, and that's just all it is, because when you do have two adults, say what's up, TJ.
Going on, man.
Yeah, I feel like when you have two adults, man, you supposedly figure out the adulting thing, so especially if you're being with someone. If you're with someone, whether you're married or whatever the case may be, at this point in time in life, it is about what makes the most sense. So that's just what I believe. That's just, But if I spoke personally, I know that I just been kind of fortunate enough to be in a position that I don't mind taking on more, but that is my personality.
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't saying it ain't 50-50.
Yeah.
But it ain't 95-5 either. So, because there's right, as my grandma would say, there's a right and wrong, baby.
There you go. Tell you what, 50-50, me personally, I would never hold a woman to the fire, you know what I mean, to make her feel like you obligated, right? Because kind of like what you saying, Law, if we ain't playing house and we together, this ain't even a discussion, right? Shit just getting done, and we got the same vision and the same goals, and we on the same page. So it ain't about, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean, like Law and Diddy said, whatever agreement that works best between you two is what's going to work best. You know what I mean? You can't really, you can assess the situation and build from there. And then obviously, things change, and all right, this is where we're at. But I think that again, times have changed. From in the past to where the mother was in the house taking care of the kids and taking care of everything in the house and the duties, and the husband was taking care of responsibilities. The expenses and the cost of living was a lot different back then. You know what I mean? So you can do that nowadays. It's crazy, the cost of living. A lot of this stuff is stressful to a lot of people. So because they're caught up in these programs and stuff like that, they got to pay for what they're programmed to pay for, in a sense. Cable and internet and everything else. This stuff is costly and it's expensive and it's stressful. But in my household, again, I'm fortunate enough here as well to where my wife don't have to worry about that, because I don't have to worry about the home ever. I don't want to ever come home and, stuff is out of order. It's not where it's supposed to be. I don't really, I take care of the house myself. Yeah. But, I don't, I'm going to go out and get food and bring in the house. She going to make the food. You know what I mean? And, the crib clean and everything else. We are a more traditional family here in this household. But again, it's what works best for you. It's not a, may not be a 50-50 or maybe 100, but in some households it is. Myself, I'm fortunate enough to where, I'm able to take care of everything, and my wife can take her, whatever earnings she get from, the other businesses we have, she can just stack that. You know what I mean? So it's a one account. Savings, we on the plan, we're on the mission, and we're moving forward together. You know what I mean? We're building together. So we got our roles to play in each relationship. We just got to play those roles perfectly. She can't step too much over my boundaries unless I'm slacking. Like, hey, you need to, you know what I mean? Then all right, cool, baby. Let me readdress and slap my face and get back in order. And the same thing with her. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna step in her lane and she taking care of something unless it's necessary. You know what I mean? And then from there we readjust, realign, and then we keep it moving. You know what I mean?
But you got it. Because now we're talking about women. Now there's more maintenance. It don't just stop with the damn mortgage. She got your hair done, her nail. I'm not paying for all that shit. I tell you that right. I draw lines, man. Real shit. That's always been me. I will pay the bills. Don't come to me about your motherfucking hair and shit.
I mean, but like as for me at least,
I do that the kindness in my heart, but don't come to me about that shit.
I feel you. So like for me, my thing is honestly, I can't do my wife's job. Her job is way harder than mine. You know what I mean? I feel like my job is kind of easy. You know what I mean? I gotta take care of making sure we got funding to take care of everything else. Running your household is like a business, at least in my point of view. You know what I mean? So I don't mind, hey honey, go get your hair done, go get your feet and your nails done. I want you to do that because that's your kind of way. Like,
married either, so I ain't crossed that. I think if I was married, I would be more in that mind state. But in a relationship, I'm paying all the bills and we ain't even married yet.
I feel you.
You gotta draw the line. Fuck.
Yeah, I feel you. So me and my lady have been together for 15 years, married for 12. So in my standpoint, it's slightly different. You know what I mean?
See what I'm saying? So hell yeah, respect.
But as a I'm guessing now looking from if I was dating somebody for 2 or 3 years, that you gotta earn that. It ain't just given. You know what I mean? You gotta earn that. What you want to do, provide for your wife.
That's more or less what I was saying. I might have came off wrong.
Nah, you
yeah.
Good. Like you set the boundaries. Like I'll pay the bills, but all the other accessories, can you take care of that? And you know what I mean? That's respect. It's like, look, you haven't taken all the care of the bills. Why not? Why not help him and I'll take care of my own stuff? He provide a roof over our head, everything else, food. This is what I'm gonna do to help him out. I ain't gonna stress him because he's already doing this much. That's the respect she has for you.
I tell you what, I agree wholeheartedly with Big Nasty. And I feel Gavin's position too, because before marriage, I had that same mentality. The first woman I ever took on a date was my wife. I ain't buying nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like at all. So I definitely feel that. But yeah, once got married, like Law and Mackenzie touched on, everything is we all together. We in this together. Yeah, I would definitely wouldn't call it 50-50, but sometimes it definitely was for sure. I don't aspire to do things 50-50. Me, myself, I am working towards, paying for everything and getting my wife to work for me and me solely, as our business grow. So yeah, I'm working towards what Mackenzie got for sure. And that's why Mackenzie, you a hell of inspiration.
Real shit, man.
That's dope, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. All of you guys, man. Seriously, all of you guys, man. Trust me. I don't want you guys thinking about here. I made it. I ain't made it, man. I'm building myself still. You know what I mean? I'm not where I need to be or want to be. You know what I mean?
That nice ass motorcycle say otherwise.
Hey, man. You gotta have your little nice toys here and there, man.